this video, I will create my own alternate builds from 6 different LEGO Star Wars sets. Let's get started. First, I need to hunt down some sets to build. Toys R Us is in Macy's now for some reason, but they got LEGO. Next stop, the LEGO store. They might have some LEGO here. Heck, let's try Barnes & Noble. Jeez, their LEGO supply here is insane. Found this retired Eternal set no one wants. Next up, Walmart, the king of LEGO clearance. And you can't forget about Target, they're always stocked with the goods. Alright, we're in good shape here. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got Obi-Wan's Starfighter, BARC Speeder Escape, Boba Fett's Mech, Rex's Microfighter, and an AAT and TIE Interceptor polybag. Not a bad selection. Let's start with this little guy. Honestly, not bad for a little polybag. Let's try something else. Look, it's a little cutie Millennium Falcon. Kinda sucks though, let's destroy it.
What?
Sort of looks like a Millennium Falcon, so I give it a pass. Next up, we got Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter. This thing was out of stock everywhere, so I'm surprised I found it. Hey, handsome. I like this tiny thing, but let's see what else we can build. From looking at the pieces, I feel like I could build some sort of Star Wars speeder bike variant. It kinda looks like a BARC speeder, and it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, so I give it a pass. Let's test how durable it is. Surprisingly, it holds up quite well against a gunship and a Venator. I like this little thing, I'm gonna keep it around. Next, we got the TIE Interceptor polybag. The TIE Interceptor is one of my favorite ships in Star Wars, so it's cool seeing it in mini mode. And as for accuracy, I'd say the designers were spot on making this thing look like a baby interceptor. But his time is done. Since the pieces match the colors of other TIE fighters, I decided to make a different ship in the TIE family. So I built this little TIE Striker. Let's get his big brother out here to compare. I'd say my build resembles a TIE Striker. Again, not the worst thing I've ever seen. I give it a pass. Next up, we got Obi-Wan's Starfighter. I've had this one laying around for a while. It's a good build. Don't love the gaps in between the wings, but it ain't bad. Let's open a new box with fresh pieces to use. This one has a lot more pieces than the other sets, so this might take a while. This set has a lot of angled plate pieces, so I know I wanted to build something with wings. And as I kept building, the model started to look more and more like a V-wing, so I went with it. I couldn't use all the pieces, but I think it came out decently well. I added the stickers from the set, and I think it made it a tad bit better. Overall, I think it looks enough like a V-wing. I give it a pass. Next, Boba Fett's Mech. Not the most glamorous LEGO Star Wars set ever, but it's got a great Boba Fett minifigure. A quick and easy build. I probably would have liked it a lot more if I was like 5 years old. This thing's pretty freaking durable though. Let's see what we can do. These large gray curve pieces inspired me to make something with legs, so let's see where that goes. Once I put Boba's chest piece on, I instantly thought of an AT-RT, so I went with that. Personally, I think this is the best one yet. It just looks a lot like an AT-RT to me, but I could be wrong. And I was surprised I was able to build it with the pieces in the set. I give it a pass. Lastly, we got the BARC Speeder Escape. I always thought this was a cool little set, so I was excited to build it. And it's got the best LEGO lamp ever made. Alright, let's see what we can do with this pile. Honestly, this one was more challenging than Obi-Wan's Starfighter because there were a lot more smaller pieces, which made it difficult to know where to start. After tinkering for a while, I realized the build was starting to resemble a Republic swamp speeder, so I decided to go with that idea, and it was working out. Here's the final build. After I put the clones in their seats, it started to look more like a swamp speeder. I give it a pass. So that's all of them. That was a lot more challenging than I initially thought it would be, but also very fun. I'm no professional LEGO designer, but I don't think I did too bad. Let me know in the comments if you've created alternate builds from LEGO sets. Would love to hear what you've come up with. This is Cooper from Vice Versa Bricks. Thanks for tuning in and happy building.